Did a growing number of well-paid OnlyFans girls, some of them posting some tearful videos. Welcome to the Business Warrior Mindset Series. Let's do battle. Force the OnlyFans organization to change their minds about banning sexually explicit content on their platform. Stay tuned for my compelling business analysis as to why most likely this is the case. In our Affluent Blacks and 50 Plano TV network, we network with several social media influencers in fashion, music, and entertainment. As such, some of the beautiful women in fashion, including some of our sisters, black women, have OnlyFans accounts and pages. Hey, but don't judge them. Hey, that's the hustle. So the facts first. What happened to cause OnlyFans to reverse course? Business Insider and TMZ today are both reporting that OnlyFans, half of whose revenue comes from the digital red light district of their platform, the seedy, sexy side, suddenly changed its mind after some big-time financial backers backed away from an arrangement to provide funding for business growth. In other words, they got cold feet at the business wedding altar. This happens all the time in these kind of cases. The big-time sugar daddies turned their backs on OnlyFans, who in turn had turned their backs on their sugar babies who built them in the first place. With no major funding sources on the table, OnlyFans had no choice but to cave in. But why wait till now to change their minds? Recall that just earlier this summer, OnlyFans put out the word that winter is coming, for the many sexy ladies and sexual performers on their site. If you saw my recent videos about marketing brands as it relates to Fresh and Fit and Lizzo, among others, you know that the brand image of a company is everything, and you have to manage it appropriately through marketing and public relations strategy. If you neglect this business principle, it can come back to haunt you later, as we're seeing now. We all know that the brand of OnlyFans, whether they like it or not, is that of online sexy visuals for pay. Of course, not all the other ladies did soft porn on there, of course. Star rapper Cardi B, known for being a stripper before the fame and fortune, at one point made $9 million in 1 month on OnlyFans. But for the most part, the OF brand is that of pay for sexually explicit pay views, basically, of attractive young women. That's who they are. This is the identity, the image, the brand of OnlyFans. All of the financial investors interested in funding OnlyFans knew this from the start. They knew this. I don't have all the behind-the-scenes details of the business negotiations, but trust and believe, given my many years of experience negotiating business contracts and deals, I am pretty certain I know what time it is behind the scenes. These investors most likely were approached by a deal-making broker on behalf of OnlyFans, whose founder wanted to cash out, according to Business Insider. OnlyFans is making about $1 billion a year, a little bit more than that, which means they probably gross several billions more. Normally, these kinds of numbers are very, very attractive to big-time investors, but financial institutions are very conservative. Well, at least publicly, wink, wink. We all know behind those closed doors, there are some freaky freaks with fetishes among their ranks. Trust. But anyway, sorry, I digress. They likely told OnlyFans they might be interested if they cleaned up their image, because there was no way on earth they could go public with a finance deal given the sexually explicit reputation, quote-unquote, brand of OnlyFans. This then led OnlyFans to announce that they were banning overly sexually graphic content in October. That pleased the investors, but not the OnlyFans girls, who put them on the map in the first place, established their brand, and put billions with a B, in their pockets. The same billions that attracted the investors in the first place. As the Bible says, hell hath no fury like a woman scorned, and boy oh boy, to scorn hundreds of highly paid ladies is unimaginably frightening. These ladies took to the airwaves all across social media and beyond to blast OnlyFans, which is a public relations nightmare. I personally saw a few videos where girls were actually in tears. They were like seriously in tears. One girl even lamented the fact that she would now have to resort to boring jobs of selling real estate, describing boring bedrooms and kitchens to boring clients. Excuse me, I'm sorry about that. My little acting skills there. With this kind of growing outrage from so many social media influencers, the finance deal was in jeopardy. Why? Because if the ladies protest and walk away, if they leave, they will take their subscribers with them. And who are these subscribers, right? And if that happens, that's half the revenue of OnlyFans. And like I said earlier, that's quite a bit. That's a potential loss of $500 million. What investor would put money in a deal that loses half its value during the negotiation period? Exactly. Business is war, and the losing military general knows when to call a truce. I imagine that the investors threatened to walk away or walked away completely by now. Highly concerned at the prospect of going out of business, OnlyFans had no other choice but to keep the ladies and their online sugar daddies happy by reversing the ban and allowing them to thought it up in the biggest red light district outside of P-Hub. Well, P-Hub, you know what that is. I can't say it right now. Yeah, I can't say the full name. But the lesson here is that when you form your business, take notes, when you form your business, be mindful of the demographic you appeal to, as it could come back to harm your brand and future business growth opportunities. Until the next video, my business warriors, war and peace. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe so we can keep bringing you high-quality, informative content. Check out our online store and visit our website for exclusive content and specials. Until we meet again in the next video, take care.